Welcome back, guys, to yet another episode of the Closing Shot Podcast. We still don't have an intro, but I guess we're gonna work on that, right, guys?
Yeah, you could say that again.
So, guys, what'd you think about the Johanna episode?
Better than just.
What'd you think, Carlitos? Because you actually spoke in it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody could testify that I redeemed myself in that episode. You know, nothing new.
Yeah, no, we got
always bouncing back.
We got a lot of good things about the episode. A lot of people told us a lot of stuff. Like, they were like, yeah, Carlitos got to talk more. Christian said some like funny ass jokes. People said that. And then we had like me and Brian that we like conversed in the conversation. I honestly thought it was a really good episode, guys.
Yeah. I liked last episode. I mean, do you guys think it's like our best episode so far?
I feel like we were more smooth on it.
I think I enjoyed it like like a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
Johanna's cool.
Like we had it was pretty good.
It was
like,
good.
The vibe was
Yeah,
good.
it was good catching up, and it was good like as an episode overall.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, if you guys have nothing else to say about the Johanna episode,
I mean,
It's probably better than Justin's. I mean,
he's probably gonna get mad at that one.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
We'll talk
we
to
love
Justin
you,
later.
Justin.
But yeah, like, I mean, without further ado, let's just get like straight into the episode. We got a really exciting episode today. Some people call this guy Bezos. He's one of our oldest friends, the leader of the dream team.
All right, I don't know about that. That's a lot. That's a whole lot of cap right there.
And he just cut off my intro. It's Bora, man.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for having me. I've been waiting.
yeah,
Excited. Let's go, man. I'm excited.
yeah. It's finally nice to get you on, Bora. We've been waiting for this one.
I know. Me too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like we had kind of like a schedule plan, but then like over time, I feel like, you know, I think the audience wants more guests, and like, you know, we're gonna give the people what they want, which is guests. You know, some of our episodes when we talked about whatever like was going on didn't get like that many views, but we see the guests getting like the views. So
To be fair, like, cause like I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I like UFC, but I know there aren't some people like who like it, like, or
Yeah,
like,
there
some
are-
people
yeah.
who care for it.
Yeah.
But like to be honest
Especially
though,
YouTube
like
boxing.
I've heard like some people, you know, be like, oh, like I actually enjoy that segment.
No,
I was
yeah,
like,
no,
you
yeah.
know, we gotta throw that back in there. I
yeah,
don't care
but,
if
like,
you don't see it.
yeah, like we should still do like what we wanna like.
Yeah,
like,
briefly
record,
go through
yeah.
it, if anything.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
yeah, that's like we always do. Let's talk about how we all met once again.
Once
So
again.
like, Bora, do you remember how you met us?
All right, this is I'm gonna try my best to put this in a chronological order. See who I met first. And honestly, this might be a surprise to many of the viewers, but first person I didn't physically meet, but I heard of was Brian.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
Wait, before Carlitos?
These are real
Before
live
Carlitos.
reactions.
What the fuck?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
nobody knows this yet, but yeah. So the story of how I met Brian was I had a friend, a fellow Turkish friend that also went to the same school as Brian, and me and this guy was very close family friends. So my mom and their mom were like really close, so that involved us to hang out a lot. I consider him like one of my brothers for sure, but. Yeah, so you know, every time I used to go to a park, he was more of a basketball guy, I was more of a soccer guy, but he managed to help me out, play soccer with me, and he would always tell me because I was for my age, I was pretty good, I would say,
Yeah.
and he would always tell me like, yo, there's this one kid in my school, he's amazing, bro. Like he's probably,
Yeah, don't put your head down. I know you're
bro.
gas as fuck right now.
This is the I'm probably like deja vu. I think it was the second episode that I think someone was gassing up Brian. But whatever, yeah. So he was always telling me how good Brian is. I'm like, like I was never that jealous type. I was like, oh, like I'm trying to, play with this kid Brian, like, because I think I was one of the I was pretty good, in my school. But yeah, so that's how I first met Brian verbally. But in terms of physically, I met him through my mutual friends like Ronald, Marco, the ones that I had class in the middle school, and we all met through like soccer, pretty much. Me and Brian.
We really went way back, like for real, like since 7th grade.
Yeah, man. And honestly, like 7th grade is like, how long is that now? Like 6,
like 8 years.
8 years ago.
I'm
bro.
pretty sure it was 8 years.
Jesus.
Yeah,
8 years ago. That's
a
crazy.
decade.
Yeah. And then so the next person I met was obviously Carlitos because we went to the same elementary school. And I think it might seem like he met me before I met him first, right? You want to have something to say about that?
All right, I'll say the story. Dude, oh my God, this used to piss me off so much as a kid. Like, I used to be friends with like some people that you guys are probably going to see like in the future, like Santino, Yusef, Gabe, yeah. And then I'd always hear like everybody's talking about Bora. Like, yo, Bora's so good at soccer. Bora this.
Did you say that in the hallways?
Yeah, like I'm like,
It
dude.
was like the talk of the school.
like, yo,
Like,
bro.
And then like you know on Facebook
You
like
hear about that
they,
Bora kid?
no, you know on Facebook like they make those pages, they make those posts. It's like a picture. It's like, oh, the sporty one, the cool one,
yeah.
like the nerdy
That shit was
one.
so cringy.
And then like they tag each other,
Yeah.
and then Bora was always a sporty one. And I was like, who the fuck
Like,
is this
like
kid, bro?
The jock of the school, man.
And then eventually
trying to
like
take my title.
yeah, and then eventually like I met him, and I was like, so this is Bora. I was like, this is Bo.
That's not true. That's not true. This kid loved me. Still does. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much, yeah, I met Carlitos in my elementary school from, again, mutual friends, and yeah, we know play. So obviously soccer is going to be a recurring theme here, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much how we all met each other.
yeah, that's how.
Another beautiful sport, beautiful game of soccer,
Yeah, I to be honest, like I can't even remember. I just remember like we just played soccer. You guys would be like, "Yo, Ron, let's go play soccer." Like I went like wherever we played, and I was like I remember sometimes I didn't go myself. I would be like, "Nah, bro, I'm just go home." I don't know what I did at home because I didn't even have a PS3. So
Oh, I was gonna say FIFA.
no, I didn't even have shit. So I don't even know what I did at home.
But yeah,
Like read?
so yeah, I met Ronald in 7th grade. First friend I made from PS11 was Marco. Marco eventually got friends. He got close to Carlitos, and then Ronald got close to Carlitos, and then I met Ronald from just pretty much all of us hanging out.
How'd you meet Chris?
Christian? This is obvious again another recurring theme of soccer. Christian, I believe I met him first when I met Brian, because they would always he would come with him. And this is the thing where this is the story where again another story where nobody knows this. This is my first time saying this, but so when I first met Christian, I was like, oh, okay, it's Brian's brother. That's pretty cool. No, it's nothing bad.
Oh, okay,
and then yeah, so then like next time, we played soccer, Brian came and then Christian came again. And then the next time, and then Brian came and then Christian came again. And I was just like, at first I thought like, okay, that's probably brothers. So what I thought was like, like Brian's mom was like so like scared of like letting Brian go, like by himself. His older brother had to come with him like every time. Because I was confused. Because I have an older brother myself, and me and him like, we both like soccer and everything. We have a lot of similar traits, but he never hangs out with my friends. I never hang out with his friends, and we have like a 4-year gap. So that's how I thought all siblings were pretty much. So every time I saw Christian coming, I was just like okay, I guess every time I see Brian, I got to see Christian then. But yeah, but no, Christian's amazing. We had a lot of great moments. Dream versus Penez running up at the top.
Wait, just to be clear, like Penez isn't like Dig.
Yeah, you
Oh,
already said
oh,
this.
right. I forgot.
We already said this. There's 2 teams. It's Dream versus Penez. Penetrated.
It's a long story.
So it's-
but anyway,
we were kids.
Yeah, but
We're young.
anyway, let's move on from how we all met and shit. I heard that you're like a investor pro, from what I hear.
All right.
Word around Wall Street says that.
Yeah, so let's just say I'm an active investor.
Wait, they call you Bo Bezos, right?
Some people may call me Bo Bezos. I used to be Bo Bezos.
And they call him Bo Buffett.
I had a well,
He does love himself a good buffet.
I'm a trader. I'm an investor in the stock market, the S&P, Nasdaq, and everything. Used to be a day trader. Keyword used to. I may have lost a lot of money.
So
Commentary.
what would you say you are, like something bad, down bad? I fucked that up. I'm sorry. I fucked that up. I fucked that joke up completely.
Let's just say down bad has many definitions, but this is definitely a time where you would use the phrase down bad. I'm pretty down bad. At least in the stock market, pretty down bad. Where I have friends that would say that if they were in my position, they would kill themselves. Yeah, if you know who you are. But I'm not worried. At the end of the day, this is the stock market. It's quote unquote reliable, and I do believe it's reliable. Just you hold, you won't lose. You can't lose money.
Can't lose money if you don't sell.
You can't lose money if you don't sell. You sell, you lose money. That's how
Unless
it
you
goes.
get delisted.
or unless you do what I did, which is
okay,
option
see,
trading. The second you do option trading, your contract expires, your money goes bye-bye. Which is why I lost so much money, because I was a noob. I was an amateur option trader, which is definitely tip number 1. If you're an amateur in the stock market, do not do option trading. Start with stocks, invest in stocks.
I remember a lot of people like said that like don't get into like that area just yet. Like you gotta get to like learn the like stock market a little bit more. I'm not saying I'm a pro, By the way, this is not financial advice.
Not financial advice. However, there's one financial advice here, guys. $sign PLTR, Palantir, guys. This is one for the future. Trust me, it will make you guys money. You'll thank me later when I'm like 20. Wait, I'm 20 next year. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, okay, that's still good though.
So do you have any like like pros or cons you could give about? I think you did a little
Stock
bit,
market?
but yeah, if there's anything that you could like tell the audience.
Yeah,
no,
so-
because I know some people are not invested, and people think about it because they're like, yo, like it's like making money like while you're sleeping, I guess, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't-
Yeah. And I think like a lot of people, they get like a little like unsure when like the thought of losing money. Like, what would you say to someone like that's losing money?
yeah.
You know?
yeah, since you had like you were down bad.
Yeah, you're down
really
bad.
bad. so like
Yeah, so let me put it into like perspective here. Like I'm down. I won't give an amount, but I'll give a percentage. I'm down like about half my money.
and it's like
And that's pretty bad. I have a lot of money invested in it. But one thing I could say is any money that I know a lot of people, specifically my own friends, that say, bro, like I'm scared to invest a lot of money, or I only want to put in $100 and I know it's not worth it. In my opinion, if you have a stable income, like a job, even if it's minimum wage or anything, I would personally put every week, at least a portion of it. If you have expenses, you pay rent, you pay some type of bill. Obviously, that comes first before anything, because I don't want anyone missing their rent or anything. But especially for like the stock market. But for sure, like $100, a month, that makes $1,000, more than $1,000 a year. Like it all adds up. Trust me, like if you invest in a stable company like the future, like Tesla, Apple, like these are. Stock market, there's a thing where people say, "Oh, I'm gonna lose all my money." It's you won't lose all your money. If you invest in Apple, it will never go to $0. Like that's just not gonna happen, and it'll only go up from here. It's the future. Apple's making their own car in 2024. Like, come on, like it's just not gonna.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
electric
didn't know
vehicle
that.
in 2024. At least that's what they say. I don't know if it's gonna come out that time, but that's what they say. But yeah,
And that boy looking like a financial advisor. over
not a
here.
financial advisor.
Not a financial advisor. I don't know what the
Down
rules.
50%. Let's not forget that.
Nah, but I think you're a smart dude, man. I think you'll bounce back from that.
I'm not worried. I'm not
Yeah.
worried. Like I said, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, you're down 50%," and let's just say like this. I'm not talking about like $50. Like I'm talking about a lot of money. It's a lot of money that I'm
Percent.
down. This is like some people like. Never mind. I don't want to give numbers, but
more big bucks.
yeah, like I said, I invested about in my savings. I barely have any money. I invested almost all my money to the stock market because I actually believe in this shit. I do believe in this shit, and I'm privileged to say that I don't pay any expenses. So
Yeah.
that's the only reason why I'm risking so much.
It's like when you're
that's
when
about
you
Forex.
it's like when you're young, like you want to take the risk while you can, because like towards like the later part of your life, like when you're like 30 or 40 and you have kids, like it's gonna be hard to do like riskier things because you gotta like provide for a family and you gotta like provide for yourself as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's better to try things now
Yeah,
for sure. We have
that's-
less
yeah.
responsibilities.
example, this podcast we started it because we have
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
there's a lot
take
of people that
risks.
save money out there, but they don't really know what to do with that money. They just like hold
Yeah.
on to it, and then it's just like
Yeah, and
it goes away.
That's why like Bora said, like he's like, yo, you could put in, it's not to be like $100. You could just put in a little, like a small portion of your paycheck.
bro,
It all adds up.
something.
Also,
it's all gonna add up.
Also, especially like I'm pretty sure that isn't this the word like the dollar's losing a lot of its value right
Like,
now.
that's nothing. I'm not a fan of.
That's what I got. That's another reason why
I'm not a fan of
was
leaving
like-
my money in the bank because
Yeah, you're just letting it like collect dust there, and it's losing its value.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why I
That's-
got in
that-
like a
plus,
year
like, it's-
ago.
statistically it's proven. It's proven to increase every single year. If you look at the charts, you look at everything, you look at the numbers, like
Damn.
it's proven. Like you're gonna make your money. All you just gotta be patient. Patience is number one in the stock market. If you're losing money, you can't just be scared and just just pull it out. Like fuck, I just lost money. Like or you can't just open up a Robinhood account, take the free stock, sell it and leave. You can't do that either. But yeah,
Who I want to know who's done this.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure many people have done this in the world, but
Yeah, wasn't there somebody that like was like worried about their free stock like losing value?
yeah, man. Like,
Justin, he got the free stock. He was like, "What? Like it can't lose value? No."
He got
it's not even his money, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's not even his money.
He got it and left, right?
Yeah,
Like, he never went back.
Yeah, he was panicking with the
I
free
wasn't
stock.
talking about you, Justin. It's a general statement.
Every episode we gotta talk about Justin at least once. That's like the recurring theme for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like smart, like words of advice about investing from
Thank you.
from Bora himself,
Professor Bora.
Professor
I'm
Bora.
truly an advocate for like the stock market. If you guys have the courage to do so, like,
Hit
Go
him
ahead.
up.
no, don't hit me up. Don't hit me up. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
No, I'm joking. I do know what I'm doing, but yes, yeah,
It's all part of the plan,
it's
right?
all part of the plan.
yeah, but anyway, like besides all the investing stuff, you said like you work as well, like besides being in the stock market.
So yeah, like I said,
Let's talk about like where you work at and shit. 'Cause
Mhm.
I know you have like kind of interesting stories about.
oh yeah,
Some nice work stories.
Oh.
I got a lot of interesting stories.
Oh,
but
I wanna- I
can't
wanna
fit
hear
them all
this.
into
This is a
episode.
work story episode,
But-
kind of.
Yeah, so pretty much, like I said, I put all my income into the stock market, and where my income comes from is my job. Obviously, I'm a full-time student. I'm also pretty much. I used to be a full-time worker too as a student. I work at a drugstore pharmacy.
Wait, and a part-time Rocket League player, right?
I'm a full-time Rocket League player. But yeah, so pretty much I work at a drugstore pharmacy, and yeah, so I obviously this was just like a starting job. I just wanted to do it as like a student, just to in my free time. I thought I would have because, well, I guess we'll go into this maybe later, maybe in another episode. But I kind of I had an extension of my high school, so in my 5th year, I had a lot of time in my hands. So I was like, let me get a job. So I got a job at this at this drugstore, and pretty much I got a promotion there too. So I was like, I wasn't planning. I was not. I've been there for like almost 2 years now, and I did not want to stay for 2 years. I can tell you that. But that promotion kind of was like, I'll take this opportunity to make the most money I can as while I'm young.
Wait,
while
how
I'm
long did it
healthy.
take you to get that promotion?
So I got offered the promotion 3 months into my job.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Were you that good?
I was pretty good, and they were pretty desperate. But I actually declined. I declined my offer and the promotion 3 months in because I was a student. I just didn't want to mess with my school.
Oh,
And
makes
then
sense.
3 months later, so now I'm there for 6 months. They were like 2 of our supervisors. One quit and one had to leave. So they were even more desperate than what they were.
Like
so they were
begging
like,
you to have the supervisor job.
yeah, they were like, yo, boy, like we need you to be like, we don't need you, but like, we would like to have you as a
they need
supervisor.
you.
And I was just like, listen, like anything for my citizens of Woodside. I was like, I'll do it. I'll do it for you guys and the pay raise. But yeah, so pretty much I got that promotion. So going to the fun little stories I got for you guys. We'll start with the first one. So pretty much, this is an old manager of ours, and the reason why he's an old manager of ours is because of the story. So the pharmacy I work at has a strict policy of if someone's stealing, you let them steal. You don't touch them. You don't say a word to them.
Wait, really?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Wait, you can't like just go in front of the door and just like block them.
No, you cannot.
What?
You cannot do that.
No, I thought you'd
Because
just be like
technically-
stop stealing.
technically,
like,
unless they're a known shoplifter, which is really hard to prove because sometimes they wear different outfits, and on camera, our cameras are garbage, so you can't even you just see.
Yeah, what's
colors.
that? Like, I'm pretty sure that's like every like place.
No, I
like they
don't-
have terrible cameras. Like the quality is just terrible. It's like
Yeah.
360p or
Bro,
something.
me personally, we have a lot of cameras and they're all garbage. I'll personally sell all of them and just have one good camera by the entrance. Because if you see someone
Yeah, we
stealing,
should give them the closing shop camera too.
yeah, come on now. But yeah, so I forgot what I was saying. But
Oh,
I think-
they can't touch. They
yeah,
can't
so
touch.
yeah, we have a strict policy of that. Like literally, if they're stealing, all you gotta do is just call 911 and just watch them steal. It's pretty much like that's it. You can't touch them. So yeah, so there was this guy. I think he was a known shoplifter. Yeah, so I was there. I had my manager. We had a loss prevention guy who's I know his name is loss. His title is loss prevention, but he's also not allowed to do anything to those shoplifters. And pretty much, so the shoplifter was stealing. He was going there like exchanging words, just cursing at each other. The loss prevention and then the shoplifter, and pretty much like. I was just there. I was like looking at them. I'm just like, what's going on here? Like, okay. I felt some tension.
While munching on your donuts, right?
I was munching on some donuts, but I was taking my 15-minute break, but I'm still on the clock. But yeah, so pretty much so they were exchanging words, and then this guy, the shoplifter, just swings at my loss prevention, and he can't hold like his his step, and he falls down. He actually falls down on the child too. The child's okay and everything, but everything was fine. So then he swings, and then and my manager's there like holy shit, like, wow, this guy just swung. Like, obviously we never had no violence in our store because we always just let them go. So my manager, I guess he was like, he was like some karate monster or
That
something.
UFC guy?
Yeah, he was like some UFC monster or something. And he actually got the guy like in a chokehold and held him on the ground.
Choke?
Yeah,
What
no,
the
he tackled this guy, like straight up tackled. Like I said, bro, I'm munching on my donuts just watching this. I'm like pretty entertained. I'm not gonna lie. What?
You didn't record it?
I recorded later. But yeah, I can't miss that, But like I said, I'm not supposed to record, so I didn't say that for legal reasons. But yeah, so pretty much, yeah. So he has him on a chokehold on the floor for like, we called the cops obviously like as soon as it happened, and we have him on chokehold. Well, not we.
Wait, this guy, is he like asleep or not?
No, it's like it's not insane. It's like
He's just like in like the position
in the position of chokehold, and then the loss prevention. Obviously, he stood up, and then he held him down too, like his legs. And then the cops eventually came in and handcuffed the guy, and then they left. And that was pretty much the last week of that manager. He got fired, and the loss prevention too. So for that reason, yeah.
Wait, so like they saved the store and then
yeah, which is ironic. I don't know. I guess the policy was to just watch our loss prevention guy just get beat up and just we can't do anything about it. So, but obviously as a manager, I think I would have done the same thing in this situation.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
If I had a school, like if I had like the skills to do so, like to put a guy in a chokehold and held him down like that, I think I would have done the same because I'm not gonna watch my employee just get beat up, especially for a reason that was not his fault.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Wait, it's funny you say that. Wait, can I like say a story?
Wait, before you start, sorry guys. I don't know if you guys saw, but I wasn't like kind of like paying attention because I thought we had technical difficulties. And I didn't want any of the audio to get fucked up and shit. Yeah, sorry about like interrupting you guys' story.
Oh yeah. Go
But
ahead,
but let's start off where like I think Cordelis was gonna say something.
Oh yeah, no, it was funny that you said that story because like something like relatively close happened to it to me in my store where me and Ron work. Well, Ron used to work, but
That's another episode.
That's another episode.
But episode for another day.
Yeah. So we were working one day, and then there was this guy that like took from our tip jar like a couple bills.
What?
And then we caught him on camera, and then he came the next day, and then we were advised to not serve him. So then the guy on the register was like, "Oh,
wait, you can refuse to serve someone? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can refuse to serve
Isn't that
somebody.
like, but can't you like get in trouble? Like,
I mean, but we have a reason. We caught him on camera.
That's true.
oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
and then like I guess the guy didn't like he tried ordering, and then the guy in the register was like, "Oh, like we can't serve you." And then this guy
Dude, that sounds so bad.
Yeah, we can't serve. No, he was like, "We can't serve you. We caught you on the camera. Like you were taking money from us, so we refuse to serve you." And then the guy literally like, I was seeing everything going down from like the other like in the kitchen, and then he literally takes our tip jar and then like dips.
What the
And then
fuck?
This was before me, right? Like
No,
I was
no, you were there, but you just weren't working that day.
what the heck.
Yeah. And then he takes the tip jar, he leaves, and then my coworker chases him. And then the guy, like, I don't know how my coworker kept his cool. Like, he like the guy that stole from our tip jar, like, just like threw all the money and then was like, "Pick it up, bitch." And then dude, I don't know how my coworker like kept his cool. I guess like
Wait, was that in the store or outside?
it was like right outside the store. Like he threw the tip jar. He was like, "Pick it up, bitch."
Or was it like?
Wait, but like, what was the point of even like taking it? You're just gonna drop it at
what
him,
the
like,
fuck?
like,
You
dude.
could have
like-
done it at the register.
I'm pretty sure he took like a little bit more.
Wait,
and
was
then
it a
threw
lot?
the rest.
Like, how much? Do you guys usually get a lot?
It was the morning, so yeah, like we
Oh, wow.
we get a lot in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I guess like he probably could have like maybe used self defense. Like
Well, I mean,
the guy.
technically, you're
Could've,
not
like-
inside.
Wait,
the store.
was he like was your manager like beating him up at the same time, or was he just like defending himself?
No. So nobody was punching or kicking like the guy. It was just the guy, my manager. Oh, this is all happening like literally at the entrance of the store. Like, so this customer's coming in and out. This is like their first view. Like, this is the first thing they see. And then this customer's, paying at the register. Like, they see all this shit happening. And so, yeah, but no, the manager had him in in the hold. And then the other loss prevention guy just had his feet just down. So the guy stops, moving around or trying to escape. But that's that story pretty much. Yeah, it was pretty entertaining. I was like watching. I've never been to a WWE event, but I was definitely one. I was close. I was front row, main
Right
event.
now we're missing WrestleMania.
Yes,
Oh,
currently. So
No, but this podcast is better.
yeah,
This podcast is better.
yeah. So
Wow.
I guess I'll move on to my second one, unless you guys have something to say. about
No,
that.
go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Yeah, like well, this is your
All right,
episode.
so this
Yeah,
is our,
I like these work stories.
Is it the Bo episode?
so I guess on the theme of chasing, catching people, and robberies. This is a more recent one. Mind you, I forgot to say, but the other one was like I want to say a year ago. So this one's more recent. It happened within the past month or so, 2 months. So there's a shoplifter and this guy pisses me off. Like none of my other managers know who he is. And this guy comes in on my shifts. I guess he only comes in on my shifts. I'm not lying.
He sees you. He's like, all right, time to go in.
I think so.
Sorry,
and like
Bora.
mine, I'm pretty good at catching people. Like, I mean, like, okay, I don't touch them or catch them, but like, I can see when people are shoplifting, which is honestly like it's pretty hard because everyone's pretty good at it, unless there's the oblivious ones, just go in and just bag it. But yeah, so this guy, I have probably about 20 records on this guy, just me, which is I don't know why, but. Yeah, so one day, and the thing is, I know it's him because he always wears the same outfit. So I don't know if the guy's homeless. I'm assuming he is, but he always he steals like Haagen-Dazs ice cream, only Haagen-Dazs, only Haagen-Dazs, no other brand, no Ben and Jerry's. He doesn't fuck with that, I guess. I don't know. And then if the Haagen-Dazs is kind of close to like the register, so and then if he sees that we have a lot of people in the front, that's when he starts going to the Advil and the Tylenol, like that section, which is sort of in the back of the store. So. Yeah, so he steals those type of shit. And like, you may wonder why the hell is he stealing Tylenol or Haagen-Dazs, but he probably just sells it to like a bodega for like half the price. And as a bodega owner, I'm pretty sure anyone would take that half price, you know what I mean? I would take it. But yeah, so pretty much, yeah. So so luckily this day, and mind you, I never ever catch this guy walking in. I always see him walking out, which sucks because when I call the cops and walking out, he's already gone. So I thought we're never gonna catch this guy. But yeah, so luckily, the one day I happened to be at the register, like actually ringing people up, I see this green bomber jacket dude walk down the aisle on the corner of my eye.
I have a green bomber.
I don't know. Maybe the cops can put the puzzle pieces together. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, so I see this guy walking in the corner of my eye. He's walking pretty fast, and he's down walking like in the corner of the store with the green bomber jacket. So literally, I know this is pretty unprofessional on me, but I left the customer I was ringing up and started calling the cops. I was like, I gotta. Well, okay, I didn't actually call the cops right away. I actually took I had to make a decision because I didn't see the guy's face. All I saw was his jacket.
Oh,
so I was like,
yeah.
do I call the cops or not? Because I don't know if it's the guy, and he had no bag on him or anything. So I was like, fuck, like what do I do?
That fucking
As I'm ringing up the customer. So I was just like, listen, like I'll just call the cops, and if it's not the guy, I'll just tell him like, listen, like. I tried, like, I better safe than sorry, like, if that's their job, to keep us safe, I felt unsafe, but yeah, so I just dialed the cops as soon as he walked in, and yeah, so I hung up, and I'm like trying to find him, I can't find this guy, I'm like, fuck, this guy's like stealing as I'm talking right now, so then I just started ringing up the customers again, and I saw another coworker of mine, he's a new loss prevention, because that guy, he lost his job, so we got a new guy, but we got a new guy, and so yeah, and he's also founded this guy because me and the loss prevention work on the same shifts together. I'm like, dude, he's here, and then he knew exactly what I was talking about, so he started walking around, and literally like I want to say within 15 seconds, I see him walking out with a bag, so he stole. So I'm just like, dude, like, man, like, and then as he was leaving, he's like, yo, don't call the cops, bro. Don't call the cops. Don't call the cops. I was like, all right, bro, I won't call the cops. And then so literally, but I already called the cops. So then literally like, I tell there was another manager there, which is actually pretty rare because usually I'm the only manager on my shifts. But I told the other manager, I'm like, yo, take the register. I'm going to see where this guy's walking. So because I always try to see where he's walking. So if the cops come, I could try to describe them which way he's going. So yeah, so he left. And literally, bro, I know this is not going to sound, I can't say street names, but literally as he left our door, the cops were coming in their car right on our block. So this guy starts sprinting, bro. He starts sprinting and the cops are in the car. So I'm just like, this guy's like gaining distance, bro. I'm like, yo, he's right there. And I'm like, yo, screw this shit. And I started running after him, bro. I just like, and like, okay, like, I know you guys like, oh, like I'm playing hero. or something like that, but listen, like I'm not gonna go close to this guy. These guys are clearly like maniacs or something like that, like or drug addicts or something. And he actually did turn out to be a drug addict. But yeah, so I wasn't getting close to this guy. I was just running after him because this guy was pretty fast. And mind you, he's like 50 years old, 40 or 50 years
all
old.
that cocaine.
Wait, did you catch up?
So listen, like again, this is a completely different topic, but I'm completely out of shape. But, like, I was pretty. Like, I was on his ass. Let's just say I was on his ass. But like I said, I kept my distance.
Wait. When you were running behind him, were you like, "I'm on you"?
No, I actually kept screaming like, "Run, run, run!" I don't know. That's just what I do. I just tell
What?
them to run. I don't know.
What is that?
That's just what I do. I don't know why. I try to give them more panic to make them like, to make them more scared.
Or
But
they
yeah.
could just listen and keep running.
Well, he said to keep running. He's not gonna stop. He's like, you're not telling me to run? Nah, let me stop. But nah, he's not gonna do that. So yeah, and then my other loss prevention guy, he runs with me, and the cops are coming too. Like, with their car, they're actually going down a one way, the opposite way. So they're like completely just fucking up traffic, but they're the cops, so who cares? What? And then, so yeah, like literally, yeah. This was because like the cops know how annoying this guy is, and like the sheriff of the cops, like they always send the cops to our store just to patrol, like because we get hit so much, and it's kind of makes the cops like bad. So like they actually want to catch this guy too. So yeah, so then this guy's running, and I'm running down. I'm just like, wait, like I just left the store like with no one there. Because there's only one other manager. He's by himself. So like I'm just like, what if there's like a big ass line and this guy customers are getting pissed? I was like, I told my loss prevention, I'm like, yo, like you go, do your best. Like you have cops with you, so nothing. Just don't get too close. I'm gonna go back to the store. So then I call my manager, like my store manager. I call him. I'm like, yo, like this guy came back. Like we definitely should catch this guy. Like it's over. Like we caught him for sure. Like there's a cop car and my boy, like my LP running after him. And he's like, all right, good job. So I go back to the store and on the walkie-talkie, I hear my friend say, dude, can you believe it? We couldn't catch him. I'm just like, bro, no way, bro. You got a whole cop car and everything. And then like 5 minutes later, a new cop comes into our store. He's like, we're the one that called 911. I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, we just caught this guy. So we just want to make sure you know who it is. Like, if it's the right one. I'm just like, oh yeah, sure. So I go. So in a corner, bro, there's 6 cop cars, bro. So it took 6 cop cars to catch this 150-year-old man. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, so story today, we finally caught that guy. I checked, it was the right guy. And funny thing was that there was actually a woman recording the cops, telling them like, oh my God, look at the cops, look how they're acting, like leave this man, he did nothing. And funny story was this man that was getting caught told the lady to shut up and let the cops do their job. That's what he said. That's what the cops told me. He said, shut up, woman, let the cops do his job. That's what the guy said. Like shoplifting. That's what he told the woman. So the woman started cursing the guy. He was like, F you, bro, you get caught, you go to prison, I know what you did. It's like what the, like what's going on here? But yeah, so that's pretty much that story. It was crazy. I never actually chased it. I'm not supposed to. So like I said, for legal reasons, I did not do that. But yeah, so that was that story. And
yeah, those are some.
Your
was
job,
crazy.
your
It
job
was
sounds
crazy.
fucking fun. Like,
it's not. It's actually. It's really like this is what makes it fun.
That sounds like a nice
This is what makes it fun. I low key like it when this happens.
Well,
But
playing real life manhunt.
get like a little
is.
exercise.
It is.
Like,
Yeah, we did this shit.
it's pretty good. It was like a little nice adrenaline rush. And then from my last story, completely change the topic. No more shoplifters. No more robberies. But let's just say
this is one of my favorite stories.
a lot of dirty work.
Oh,
So
Let's just say it's a shitty situation.
it's a really shitty situation. But yeah, let's just say this was in quarantine, like the beginning of quarantine. So I want to say April 2020. So we had like no workers, bro. It was just me, an associate, and we actually had to have managers do overtime. Like there was 2 of the managers with me just doing overtime because we got no one.
oh yeah, weren't the pharmacies like crazy like around those times? Or
It was crazy, but our shelves were empty. No toilet paper, no
Oh,
nothing. It was
shit.
like during that stage. Like I don't know why toilet paper was empty, but whatever. That's a different
Yeah,
topic.
yeah,
That's a
I
different
remember that.
But yeah, so and then we had only one associate, and obviously 6 hour. Well, they're here for 8 hour shifts, so they gotta take a 30-minute break. So they go on a 30-minute break, and on the walkie-talkie, I hear them say, "Oh, somebody shot on the floor."
what?
But the thing is, I actually wasn't shocked. I wasn't shocked because there were a few other occasions where someone actually took a shit in the middle of our bathroom. Like the bathroom is right. Yeah, like I feel like they're just doing that to be dickheads.
That was the
Like,
guy with the green bomber.
I don't know. I don't think he wasn't there.
That
He wasn't there
fucking
back
guy.
then. He wasn't there back then. He wasn't there back then. But if he was, that would pretty much mark my hatred to that guy. But I never had to clean up the shit in the middle of the bathroom. Like it doesn't make sense. There's a toilet, even a urinal, bro. Like if you shit in the urinal, I don't even care. But why would you shit on the floor? Like whatever. But yeah, so I was just like, man, like someone really shot on the floor again. So then like
again.
no. But remember, key word is they used to shit in the bathroom, in the middle of the bathroom, like inside the bathroom.
So wait.
Then I'm going towards the bathroom, and so the reason why my associate knew that someone shot on the floor was because they were going to the break room. So the break room, the bathrooms are kind of close to each other. So I'm going towards the bathroom, and I'm assuming there's a bathroom. I'm like, yo, this thing smells like. I walked into the room, and not the bathroom, like the hallway to enter in the bathroom. I'm like, yo, like this is some strong like shit, bro. Like I didn't even open the bathroom door yet. And then so I go in and I look at the bathroom. I open the door. I was like, there's nothing here, but I smell it. And then I close the bathroom door. I look towards the emergency door that we have in the hallway, and there's shit on the floor. in front of the emergency door.
So somebody just like
Fuck.
pulled out his bare
Bro.
ass cheeks in front of like the
Bro,
whole store.
don't even get me
Just-
started, bro. I don't know why you would do that. So I go back in the camera footage. It's this grown ass man, like a grown man with a suit and everything, bro.
What the-
Not that that means anything. Not that that means anything, but like, let's be real. Like, I expect more from people with suits, like, you know. But yeah, so, and then I'm going back. So he tries to open the doors. We have our doors locked because we used to have like homeless people sleeping in our bathroom. So we don't keep the key out anymore. So yeah, so this guy tried to open the door. Doors are locked. And again, bro, we got one associate, 3 managers, 4 people in the store. You'll find one of us walking around. But no, I guess the only other option was to pull down his pants and take a shit in the corner. So I look at that. I'm just staring at that shit. I'm just like, no way, bro. Like, who's cleaning this up? Like,
You're not cleaning
so
that shit
I
up.
call my other managers,
They
right?
made you clean it
I
up.
call my other managers. I'm really close to one of them. He doesn't work at Rite Aid anymore, sadly. But I was really close with him. Like, he was my boy. We used to go, like, he used to drive me around, just, go to like Christina's and shit. And then there was another manager. So I called him and we all just stare at it like, what the hell?
I can imagine that boy
Like,
just
we're just
staring
like,
at
what
the
is going
shit.
on? And then obviously the one I'm not close with just says not it and just leaves. And I'm just like, bro, like, come on now. Like, come on now. So that just leaves me and my boy. And I'm just like, all right, like, let's just do this shit together. Like, I'm not gonna leave you, and I know you're not gonna leave me. So
That's a good friend, man.
that's my boy, bro. I'm sad.
real friends help each other clean up shit.
Yeah, and we became friends
Oh
through
my
work, so it is possible to make nice friends at work. But yeah, so obviously, bro, it wasn't even like a shit. It was like diarrhea. But you could tell that the guy tried to clean it up, and I don't know what he tried to clean it up with, because there was like scrape marks on the floor. So he tried to clean up with something.
like a fucking, I don't know, like a fork or
I don't
something.
know.
Like,
No, like it was like a big
there's
scrape
like
mark.
handprints of shit like on the floor.
Maybe, bro. I don't know if you took. No, there's no way because he's not gonna walk with his hand shape. But I don't know what he wiped it with. But you can see he tries to wipe it with something. But there's
Oh
still,
my
there's still like
God.
shit on the floor. So then what we did was like,
The audience may have not like
bro, if you're eating, I'm sorry.
They probably
Yeah.
don't want to go to your fucking like
Great.
pharmacy.
I can promise.
We should have given them a viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, I'm
before the
sorry.
story.
Yeah.
Warning. Don't eat. Okay, whatever. It's too late now.
It's
But-
too late.
It's too late now.
Don't eat milk
But
duds.
I could say I could probably say that our store is much cleaner than that shit. But yeah, so it smelled really bad, bro, and we had to clean it up. So what we did was we got a gallon of bleach and we just literally dumped it on the shit. And I was not picking that shit up with napkins, so I took a mop and I just started mopping it and putting it in the bucket.
Wait, why didn't you use paper towel?
I'm not grabbing that.
Yeah.
Dude,
No, I know it's diarrhea, but like I mean, I've
not
had I
grabbing-
have a dog.
Bouncing
It's-
insect.
No.
I have a dog, and like he's had diarrhea. Before.
Listen, buddy,
Like, it's
you
not,
have a
like-
dog. That's a dog. You know what your dog is eating.
Hey, your dog is mad small, man.
This is human shit on the ground.
Okay, but it's relatively
yeah,
the same.
Imagine like, yo, here's paper towels. It's like man thin
Bro,
and shit.
No, but you gotta like
Gotta, like,
roll
grab that
it. Like you
shit.
gotta roll it up good.
Let me put this in perspective. If you see a dog shit on the side of the sidewalk, you'd be like, it's just a dog
Yeah,
shit.
it's like,
If you see
look at
human
this.
shit on the sidewalk, you're like, who the fuck taking shit on the sidewalk, bro?
Yeah, it's like I feel like there's like a just like the
There's a
difference
huge
between
difference.
human
Yeah.
shit
It's-
and like a dog shit.
No, man,
sure.
I am not putting my hands
That
anywhere
looks like
near
that,
human
that guy
shit.
had chorro, right?
But yeah, so we mopped it up, and that pretty much, that was it. No other shit stories, luckily for me.
Oh my god.
No,
but-
that like those are like some three pretty like I'm just saying. I already said this before, but there'd be a lot of shit going on at your store,
a
bro.
lot of shit been going on in my story.
Wow.
No pun
literally.
not intended. Like for real, man. Like
But yeah, that's just a few of my stories. I don't want to, waste up all
Yeah,
the
I'm
time on
actually
my
surprised.
stories.
What the fuck?
If you guys are interested in more stories, let me know. I got a lot of stories. I've been here for 2 years. We got lots of stories, man.
don't you guys have like any
you-
other like customer
You guys
like,
are
type
Oh my
of
god.
shit?
Yeah, I'm sure everybody here has like the annoying customers.
So it's like similar to the shit story, but it's just like,
Oh,
like I always
God.
have I work at a bank, so basically we always have the ATMs open, and homeless people obviously would go like sleep there for the night. Every day, whenever we let the ATMs open, bro, the next morning we always smell piss, like straight up piss all the time. And the problem was we had to wait to like go inside, obviously. So we'd have to keep smelling that. The customers would tell us, yeah, they'd go in, they'd see them like it's like a whole family just like sleeping there and shit. They use it basically as their bathroom, like piss all over the ATMs and shit. Like
But it's like,
What
yo,
the fuck?
like if they sleep there, that's why would you like piss where you sleep? Like
that's-
pee outside. What
I
the
know,
fuck?
yeah, they're fucking disgusting.
Yeah, what the hell?
I actually see that a lot. Like I walk by
They also tried
Some bank. I
locking
think it's
off the
Capital One.
also try locking off the door too for customers to enter. Like they would like fucking like put
Mhm.
like.
Yeah, man's need to he needs a space, bro. He can't be sleeping and some guy coming in to pull some money out, bro. Like, come on, let me sleep, bro.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know, that's like that was a huge problem. We still have that problem. So it's like we gotta
But you
find
can't avoid it, right? Because it's 24-hour ATM.
honestly, like we've been locking up the doors recently.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
So it's
we-
not 24 hours.
Wait, what
anymore.
about a
No,
security
it
guard?
is 24 hours, but the thing is, like,
Yeah,
because of
security
that
guard.
incident, we lock up the doors. But if, like, let's
So
say
how they get in then?
Yeah, isn't that bad for business?
no, they would basically go to the bank across the street, Chase,
Oh,
and
bro.
they would withdraw money there. And if they charge them, we would just like return the any service fee. That
What
they
the
gave
Wait,
us the next
wait.
day.
Why don't you guys just get like a security guard? Because I know the Chase, like some Chase banks do that. They have a security guard. I always see like a security guard just like sitting on like those chairs.
Bro, I just want to say,
Oh my
And I
god!
can't-
Yeah,
that's
they
the
do.
best job, bro. Every
My
time I
bank
walk
is too
past them,
cheap. That's why.
every time I walk past them, they're just chilling on the like on their seat, just watching videos
Bro,
on
let
their
me tell
phone.
yo, yeah. Oh my god, no, yo, the
You're
security guard
chilling
at
if
my
you're
job,
doing
he
that
literally
job.
does nothing. He's on his phone all day, like literally, like, cause that guy, he's just chilling the whole time. He's like,
I don't think that's like the best thing to say. Think about it. I don't think that's like a. I think
But
that's
they're
like,
big. They're big.
Yeah.
So if you mess with them, they will F you up, bro.
Yeah.
Don't mess with those security guys.
No,
Reaching
but
for a fight,
yo,
you're too
no,
bored.
I had like the worst security guard. He's like such a wimp. Like he literally does not like he doesn't do any securing. Like bro, like literally like guys always like bitch him around all the time. And then
Wait,
I
really?
hate and I hate it because like I'm the only guy at my place, like my branch. And then like, so I don't know why they always tell me like there's this situation. They're like, yo, can you go handle it? I'm like, it's not part of my job to go deal with like crazy
You
ass
see those
customers,
crazy
especially because
biceps,
we have
that's
like
why.
a paid security guard. So I literally had to go out there and like fight against like, no, not like physically, but like I had to literally like argue with dumbass customers and like protect my own security guard. Like, bro, it's like ridiculous. Like,
That's because you're the security guard.
Protect my
No,
security
yeah,
guard, bro.
yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
Who thought those words would come out, bro?
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous.
I gotta go protect my local cop. Like,
I'm-
Anyone else?
yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't say I have like crazy customer service experiences. Like I just like it's just like the typical stuff you would see like, at the like average like place, I guess. I
me,
thought
it's
you
everyday
had
shit.
you have like a
Oh,
story.
you know what? Yeah, I completely forgot about this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I had like this one guy. Like, this is probably like the only time I was like a little shook. Like, I had this guy because like basically at my branch, there's like no teller window, so you can't really withdraw like a big amount if you want it. You have to go somewhere else. So like in comes like this really big guy like, and like he just like happens to come to my desk. He sits down and he throws his card at me and he's like, yo, I want $50,000 right now. I was like, what the
You should have been,
fuck?
No, bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who do I look like? I work at a desk. Like, I don't fucking do that shit. And then this guy's like, no, I want $50,000 right now. And then like I told him we only have ATM service there. But then he's like, no, I don't care. Just give me $50,000.
wait, does he have 50,000 or is he robbing you?
Yeah, see, I was confused at that moment because I didn't know like what he meant exactly. So then I asked him, I was like, do you have that kind of money? And then
Okay, why'd you ask that? Some people could be like, excuse me? Like,
No,
what the fuck do you think you
You
are?
think I'm broke?
no, it's because I do that when people annoy me. But then I probably should have not done that because then he was like, oh, what are you trying to say? Like, I'm broke. And then he was like, bro, like, dude, I've been to jail 4 times. Like, he starts going mad weird. He's $1 million coming in tomorrow from the mafia or some shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah. And then he's like, bro, so like, yeah, he's going on for like a good like 10 minutes. And then at the end, he was like, yo, so like, if you don't give me that 50K, like, bro, I'm gonna fucking like, bro, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna like shoot you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, he's clearly on acid. Don't
Yeah.
just like be like, okay, Grams.
Yeah. So then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what am I? Obviously, it's like I don't even have a security guard. So like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I have to deal with it on my own. So I'm like, okay,
Should put him in the
like,
chokehold.
yeah, fucking- bro, that guy was big. Like, I would not even. But yeah, no, this guy was.
You should have called me up. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, I was reviewing my choices really slowly. But,
Wait, so when ended up happening?
well, regardless, it's not like I could do it. Like, you can't take out money there. Like, you'd have to go somewhere else. So like, eventually, like after like a good like hour of like fucking going back and forth with this guy, like eventually he's like, fuck this shit.
good
Like,
hour?
fuck. Yeah, no, I felt like an hour. It was probably like it was probably like 30 minutes, but it felt like an hour. But yeah, no. After that, he's just like, yo, fuck this, fuck you guys. Like, I don't give a fuck. And then, he just left, like fucking kicking everything, like kicking the door for some reason. Yeah, it's a complete douchebag. But
You ever come back again?
thankfully not. Well, I mean, I didn't work the next day, so thank God. But fucking,
Should I call
yeah.
the ops?
I mean, because I didn't really think like it would happen. Because I'm like I checked his account because he gave me his card. I checked his account. I'm like,
do you have the money?
no. I'm like, fuck out of here.
How much
I
you-
got like
Alright,
$5.
alright.
Yeah, I can't say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, bro, come on. You're not getting $1 million. But yeah, no.
Sure, I thought he said 55K.
No,
No, he said he was getting $1 million from the mafia.
Oh,
Maybe that's why he never came back.
Oh, shit.
Or if he's like living in a condo.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, but I get crazy customers all the time. Like, I'm sure we all do here. Like,
Yeah.
I get the typical like illiterate ones, the ones that don't know how to do shit.
okay. Those I don't really mind. I'm like some of them they just don't know. Like I don't
mean,
mind.
I-
but like if you're being like a douche about it, that's when I'm like I'll be a douche
No,
too.
but that's the thing though. Like I get old people, but like there are young people that try to pull that shit off of me too. I'm like, bro,
yeah,
get the
you could
fuck
tell
outta
when
here,
someone's
bro.
like trying to like play stupid or not. Like,
Yeah.
like,
But
like, dude, no.
And then
it's
a
like,
lot
it's
of
not
them,
working.
for some reason, a lot of them have the same issue. Oh my eyes are fucked up. Like how many people got their eyes fucked up? Like for real.
Wait,
I actually-
Like, y'all
But-
can't afford glasses
but
or some shit.
I heard you have a story to tell, like about like a funny story about
About
Bora and
Bora?
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure, sure.
that was
Wait,
not that
really?
good transition.
Yeah,
But we're heading towards like the 47th minute. So
That's what I'm
Alright,
saying.
alright.
I'm excited for this.
No, that's what I was saying. This is too funny.
what?
No, Bora. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna revive Bora like to like
Yeah.
because I like when he says it.
Okay.
I think
Bora.
I might know.
Bora, I'll give you a hint. Salt.
Bro, what is
Who did this, Bora?
Oh, like Sabe?
Oh,
Yeah.
I know this story is going
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah.
yeah, please.
It's not even about me. Okay, I guess I'll bring it up. So Sabe, he's a social media guy. He blown up for
Yeah, chefing it up with
chefing it up with salt, I guess. So yeah, but he's also Turkish. I don't know if you guys knew that. I'm Turkish. I don't know if you guys knew that. But yeah, so he actually opened up his own steakhouse in Manhattan. And my dad's been a waiter for many, many, many years in the top steakhouses and throughout the city pretty much. And, he got the connection to, with Sabe. And he actually got a job there as a waiter. And Sabe, he's I don't know if you guys, like follow him or anything, but I mean I don't, but I used to. And he's actually pretty fit. Like he works out hella early in the morning.
Yeah, I see
Because
that.
he has to have that good, that good body type. That's just social media nowadays, know.
Yeah.
And that's just his aesthetic, when he does that, the muscles and shit. But yeah, so pretty much, this guy wakes up at like 6 a.m., goes to a run in Central Park and everything like that.
Wait, he's in New York? Really?
Yeah, he has a steakhouse.
Wait, Bora, which story do you want
What
to talk
the
about?
fuck?
Because I was
No,
I
aren't you
don't
the-
know
aren't
which
you the
one.
one-
No,
aren't
I
you
don't
the
know
one
which
who said
one
the
because there's
story?
two. Remember the
You have two Solveig
the
stories?
working like what happened that not the
Not
the
soccer
soccer.
one? Oh, which one?
No, the deal. No, which one's more comfortable for you? Because I look
What's
feel
the
bad for
work?
putting you on the spot.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
No, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Bro. It's fine. It's nothing serious. Like it's nothing like I'm be like, oh shit, why did I say that? Nothing serious. But yeah, so pretty much, yeah. So yeah, he's like a super athlete, whatever. But yeah, so he wakes up at like Central Park. He wakes up to go to Central Park, and so one day he was like asking, his coworkers, his employees, and he's like, yo, like who's trying to have a scrim at Central Park, just for fun, and they were all like, they're all Turkish, so Turkish soccer is huge in Turkey, so they were like, yeah, screw it, let's go. My dad, being the 55-year-old man or whatever he is, he's just like, yeah, I'll go. And mind you, the rest of the people are like 30, he's trying to fit in with like the youngsters. It's not the brightest idea, but yeah, so he's just like, yeah, screw it, I'll go, And, my dad, he's a big soccer fan. So, they go, they're having their nice scrim and everything. And, my dad, I'm home. Actually, was I home? I think I was home, or I might have been at school. But I get a phone call from my mom, and she's like, oh yeah, so I'm at the hospital with your dad. I'm like,
Wow.
Wait, wait, did Salt Bay break your dad's ankles? Like,
no. No, my dad's ankles did not get broken. Something else might have, but not his ankles. You know, he's a god. He's a great defender. But so it turns out that his nose got broken. You know, my friends like to make a joke, say that Salt Bay broke his nose. It was not Salt Bay. It was not Salt Bay. It was one of the other coworkers.
Wait, but he was there playing?
Salt Bay was there. Yeah, he was playing. He was playing soccer with them.
Was he nice?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh, fuck.
My dad, you know, I don't know if he knows the definition of nice. So but yeah, so pretty much, yeah. So the reason what happened was that as a defender, the ball was getting crossed in. My dad was trying to go for the ball. The goalie tried to go for the ball. He got knee to the nose.
Oh,
yeah. That's
I thought this whole time like Salt Bay like.
no,
kicked
man,
him.
that's freaking Santino. That likes to make up that joke because it sounds funnier, which it does. It's funny. Like my dad's nose got broken. by Salt Bae.
That's the clickbait title right there.
But-
It always comes out at the end.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much that story.
Wow.
Like I said, yeah.
That's
I never got to meet Salt Bae, sadly.
He recovered and now he's killing it in the stock market, right?
Yeah, my dad. Okay. My dad's killing the stock market. Much
Early
better.
investor.
He learned from you, right?
Yeah, yes. He learned from me. Like, you know, I'm like one of those people that be like, listen to what I do, but don't follow what I do. That's pretty much, you know, I told my dad what to do. But I told him do not play the stock, you know, the option shit down there. He's like, I bet. But no, he's been in stock market. I don't know why we're still talking about this. But he knows what he's doing. He did not listen to me. I'm just, you know, I'm his child. But yeah.
No, yeah, I really like. No, this episode was like, it was
full
good.
of stories.
Full,
Yeah,
full of good, like, good experiences and stories. Yeah, man. I mean,
that's pretty. I'm excited. You know, thank you guys for having me.
It was fun. This is probably like the most I've laughed. Like, in an
Yeah.
episode.
It's something, you know.
yeah, I feel like, you know, sometimes, you know, we don't like not fully express ourselves, but like sometimes we refrain from that. And I feel like it's supposed to be a little bit more natural. I know people say that and everything. So like I feel this episode was like kicking it back with the boys and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
I
nice
didn't
to-
want it to be about my life, you know, everything about my life, like
but
my.
this is your episode,
everything.
bro.
No, I know, but like I like to make it entertaining.
You're interesting. You're an interesting person.
No, I mean, this is type of my life, you know, my work and everything. But like, I like to say my stories because it's funny, you know. Like, I like to have my, you know, people that listen to it actually laugh because it's worth a laugh. You know, I hope you guys laugh. you know, and everything. You know, that's
Yeah,
about it,
bro.
guys.
No, but
Yeah.
thank you, man. Thank
Yeah,
you for
thank you.
making
Thanks
us
for
laugh.
having
Thank you
again.
for
Thanks for
coming
showing
on.
us.
Nah, we really appreciate it, man.
I'll see you guys next week. You know, I'm behind the cameras if you guys didn't know. But
Give us a good wave for the crowd.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I see you, Bora. So,
Appreciate Bora,
yes.
but yeah, I mean, with that, guys,
that's it.
I'm gonna say something I always say every episode. Let's close up shop.
Yeah.
You chads.
Let's get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.